We are back after the team builder for week 1, and this is the first game of the TAO, the Almighty One's off-season. So I welcome you here. Welcome. You're looking fresh today. Why? Thank you. Okay, so let's get in the battle mood. Right? So this is a post-com. This is not a live. I'm too nervous to do that yet. Maybe eventually. But this is the first battle. Quick going over my team. If you haven't seen the team builder, this is a quick, very quick overview. Damprock, physically defensive with these moves, Pelipper, and then we have Expert Belt, Max Attack, Expert Belt, Grandpa the Seismitoad, Independent, with the Rocket, EV Light, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Fire Punch, Break, Fire Punch for In the Sun. You know this if you have watched. I may have changed that after the team builder. I don't know, but Fire Punch for when it's in the sun, at least, so you know that. I brought Sticky Webs, Psychicum, Z Psychic for the Victory Bell, and then we have Star Driver, the shiny Metang with the rocks, and Headbutt, Bullet Punch, Reflect, also very defensive. And then last but not least, we have Poopy Ears with Wish, Healing Wish, Thunder Wave, and Fire Blast. Now, going into this match, I did not expect him to bring both weather types off the bat. I have semi-prepared for it, but I did not expect him to bring both. So when I see this, I see, oh shit, he brought Vulpix, Victory Bell, Alolan Ninetales, and Alolan Sandslash. So I'm thinking maybe the Alolan Sandslash or the Tyrantrum is offensive. Either one of them, but I don't think both are. So we can just start the battle here. I think I need to put it on slow for the starters. I can speed it up eventually, but let's see, right? So it's okay, we have normal. So it's the lead, right? I did not predict him to lead with the Tyrantrum at all. I did not. I predicted him to lead with Alolan Ninetales maybe. But I was prepared for pretty much any lead with this. I'm at, like, no matter what he led, I kind of have the one up on him here. Because Metang is pretty bulky. He can pretty much tank anything. I'm not too scared. So let's go turn 1. It EQs me. And you see, I EV'd it so EQ does 1/3. Right? I EQ'd it. So he EQs me. I kind of can scout out how much investment he has. I think he has a lot of attack. I think he may be a max attack, actually. But I know he's not offensive. This tells me that with the lead Tyrantrum, this tells me that he's not like Dragon Dance, for example, or it tells me that that's not his primary way of dealing with my team, although I'm very scared of it. I also was very happy to not see Barbaracle here. So I get off my rocks, I can tank anything. He switches out into the Spinny Boy. I set up a Reflect because I know I can tank one more Earthquake no matter what he wants to do. I can Wish up later. Let's get this Reflect up so he can't do anything. And now he's in here, so I think I go into Seismitoad. I can do anything. I know he's going to go for Rapid Spin, and even if he doesn't, I know Seismitoad can tank anything. So here on out, I don't know what he's going to do right. And I see that he has Super Fang, and I'm thinking, oh, that's actually, it takes a lot, right? So I'm thinking, what did I do here? Okay. So I clicked my move, but he goes first. No, I clicked Rock Slide because I thought he would switch out into Vivian at this point. That's what I did. I clicked Rock Slide. That's what I did. Next, he goes for another Super Fang. He misses, unfortunately. But I don't think it matters that much because I have Drain Punch, as you see right here. And Drain Punch is going to knock out Alolan Sandslash from full. And he did not expect me to bring that. Because as I said in the team builder, I have perfect coverage for his team to hit everything on his team for super effective damage. So he goes down. I now have a Seismitoad at full HP. He goes in to set up his Hail. I think, okay, he's going to probably set up Aurora Veil screens here or go for Freeze Dry. One of the two. So what I do, I go into my Pelipper. I get rid of his Hail so he can't hit me with Blizzard, number 1. So it's a chance that he misses with Blizzard. He can't set up Aurora Veil, and whatever else he does, I can sack Pelipper or something like that. So he goes for the Blizzard, he hits it, and he does 75% of my health. So Pilliper, thank God for some special investment. Because I think that knocks me out from full if I wasn't specially defensive. Either way, I'm switch out into Clefairy here. I can tank whatever he wants. Another Blizzard. I see he has Dark Pulse for my Metang. And I think, oh, I gotta be careful with that. So I see that he's Nasty Plot, and I'm scared shitless for Nasty Plot, right? So what I do, I go for the Thunder Wave. So no matter what, I can outspeed this thing now with Ribombee, for example, and I can knock it out. So it's not that much of a threat to me now that it's paralyzed. So he goes for Encore, so I go for another T-Wave. I'm glad he didn't set up another Nasty Plot. So I switch out into my Metang, and he gets paralyzed, and that's so unfortunate. Number one, if he predicted it with the Dark Pulse, I would have only had Bullet Punch to go off of, right? But I get in my Metang, and then, yes, I go for a Bullet Punch. He gets taken down pretty low, because I have a lot of attack, right? I think I do. I do, don't I? Yeah, no, I have no attack investment. Okay. That's no attack investment. Look at that. That's quad right there. No attack investment at all. Look at that. And see, now he goes for Dark Pulse here, which kills. But he gets paralyzed, so we get another Bullet Push off, baby! That's so insane, dude. Oh my god. That's so insane. So yeah, he goes in to set up this. I can't stay in, so I switch out into my Poopy Ears. He can go for Toxic. That was a very nice predict, actually, because he knew I wouldn't stay in. But I have Magic Guard, so it doesn't matter. Now I can't get paralyzed with this, which is really good, but I paralyzed the Baby Fox because it's actually decently speedy, so now even Rhydon can outspeed it. I get out my webs, I trade my Ribombee for webs, which is fine. Come in, I get rid of the Sun. So he can't go out into Victory Bell, which I really fear. And now, here comes the big boy play. He gets slowed by this. So I'm going for Roost, because I know if he goes for a Stone move on my Roost, it's not super effective, right? And then he sets up Rocks. He sets up Rocks. Instead of killing Pelipper, he sets up Rocks, which is fine. I was fine with sacking Pelipper at this point. So he sets up Rocks, right? I go for Scald, and I burn him, which is huge. And you'll see why in just a moment. Look, right? So now he's burned, and he goes for Head Smash. Head Smash he goes for. He goes for Head Smash. And it doesn't kill, because he's burned. Head Smash doesn't kill because he's burned. That's how huge that was. So I go for another Scald. So I'm fine with sacking Pelipper off at this point. He dies to Rocks. So he comes in, he clicks Hurricane, not affected by the Sticky Web, of course. I have, now thanks to the Drain Punch, I have a full health, full HP Seismitoad on the field right now. And I am kind of, I am aware that I think he gets Energy Ball. We can check it right now. I'm pretty sure he gets Energy Ball. If so, I was prepared for it. Vivian, Energy Ball. Yes, he gets Energy Ball, right? So I know that he can kill me here. That's fine, but I outspeed because of the rain. So I go for a Rock Slide. He's Sash. And then he flinches. So far, he has missed the Super Fang. I've gotten a Rock Slide flinch of 10%. Or is it 30? Maybe 30. Okay, let's tone it down, right? Let's tone it down. It has a flinch chance. I think it's 10% though. Okay, 30% chance to flinch. Okay, so it's a Skull Bird there. Which is, still, it's huge. He could have killed off my Seismitoad here. Which is huge. He flinches, right? So I'm sorry about that, dude. I'm really sorry about that. I also apologize for hacks in the battle. Some people might be triggered by that, but if you win a game just based off hacks, I think I'd rather apologize than not. So I pretty much got rid of his Alola Ninetales due to double para. I got rid of his Vivian now due to the Rock Slide flinch, and I have a full health Seismitoad on the field in rain. So he gets rid of the rain. That's fine. I go for an Ice Punch, thinking, okay, you know, maybe I can kill this Vivian off because it's still rain, whatever. Maybe he sacks it off, whatever. I go for Ice Punch. Shouldn't have done that. But then I go into this. He clicks Toxic, which is fine. I don't mind this getting Toxic. It's not here for bulk reasons, and you'll find out why. So I go for the Earthquake, just knock that out. And now he goes into this Victory Bell, which gets slowed by the Sticky Whip. And this is why it's just so important that this gets slowed by Sticky Whip, and I'll show you why. I'll show you why, because that means my Seismitoad outspeeds it. Now that it's not in Sun, but without Sun, Seismitoad outspeeds it. So now it's fucking fast. So I think, okay, I sack Seismitoad here. It's not useful anymore. And he goes for Power Whip, kills me off, which is fine. Then I think, okay, I go into Metang, no matter what he wants to do. I also noticed he had Power Whip. So I thought, like, he's physical? You're physical against my Metang? Well, I go into Metang, man. What you gonna do? Knock off? Like, I can survive any one hit, and I go for Zen Headbutt. Right? That's what I do. So what I do here is he goes for knock off, and I click Stealth Rock. In hindsight, I should have clicked Zen Headbutt here. Because if I click Zen Headbutt, he gets taken down stupidly low, and I click Bullet Punch for the win. And it would have been a 3-0. That's what I should have done. Absolutely, I misplayed. I set up my rocks because I think, like, ooh, his Vivian dies to rocks on switch in. All I have to do, right? No. So what he does, Sunlight fades, and now I outspeed him because of webs. That's why it's so huge. Sun goes out, and now I outspeed him. So I click Zen. It takes him to 19. I don't know if 19 is even bullet punch range. Let's check it, my tank. I think no investment. Victory Bell, Chlorophyll Sweeper, Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch. It's not. It wouldn't have killed, right? So it wouldn't have killed. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because he kills me off here. And notice how he's Life Orb, right? Notice how he's Life Orb. So, or if I would have Bullet Punched and he would have killed me, it would have been a 2-0? I think maybe his Vivian could have brought it back. I don't know. Well, I didn't want to risk it, right? So that's why I went for rocks. I didn't want to risk his Vivian doing anything stupid. So we secure that kill. And now I notice that his Life Orb. I noticed that on the Power Wave, by the way. But he is Life Orb. So all he can do right now, the only thing he can do is die next turn. If he doesn't have Synthesis or something stupid like that. But but the thing is, like, he's slowed by Sticky Web. And he's Life Orb, right? So here comes the big boy play. I go into Rhydon. And I win no matter what here. I win no matter what. Because one, if he goes for Power Whip and kills my Rhydon, he dies to Life Orb and Vivian dies to Rocks on switch in. If I switch out into Clefairy and he clicks Power Whip, he dies. Comes into Vivian, loses. If I switch into Clefairy, he does a poison move and kills me. He still dies, and then Vivian comes in on Rock. So at this point, my win is secured, right? But I wanted to see what kind of player he is. So I went out into Clefairy thinking, okay, he loses nothing going for Power Whip here. Because if he goes for a poison move on Rhydon, that's probably the worst thing he can do. So but he goes for the poison move. Props to him. He read my read, and then he dies to Life Orb. I think he should have run Expert Bell instead of Life Orb, because the Life Orb damage is the only reason I won the game, basically, essentially. I think I misplayed here and there. I think. And now his Vivian comes onto Rocks and dies, and that's 1-0 victory for your boy, Oslo City Altaroonies. So we're 1-0. We're 1-0 in the TAO. But I think I misplayed. I don't know. I don't know why I wanted Rocks up. I think I should have just gone for the Zen Headbutt. And he goes for he brings my Metang down. I Bullet Punch. And then I Bullet Punch him. And then he lives. And then he knocks me out. And then he dies to Life Orb. And then Vivian comes in. And then I go into Clefairy. Clefairy had full HP. So I could have just clicked Fire Blast or Thunder Wave. So I probably just Fire Blast and killed him. And if I miss, he can too. That's the thing, like, I had to bank on Fire Blast, because Fire Blast is the only thing I have. Fire Blast is the only offensive move I have. I went Fire Blast for I felt like it's very huge in the sun for his Victory Bell. So, yeah. I was very scared of the Victory Bell. So I'm glad he kind of brought it. I think his Barbarical would have done work as well, Shell Smash one. So, but I was prepared, I think. I was pretty prepared. So it was GG to my opponent. Very well played. I'm very sorry for the hacks. That's the game we play, I guess. But at the same time, I would have never gotten double para if I didn't bring Thunderwave. So I'm not going to sit here and say, like... I'm not going to sit here and say that I kind of won the battle because I brought Thunderwave. But you can only get double paras if you bring Thunderwave. So I would say it's like a 30-70. 30% my play and 70% luck. I'd say something like that. Because double para is very rare, right? But it would never have happened if I didn't have Thunderwave. So, GG to my opponent. Thank you for watching the game. Next up is week 2. I guess we're 1-0, which is pretty exciting. But without further ado, though, I hope you enjoy the battle, and I'll see you in the team builder for week 2.